6 on the shot clock. Wall with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Wizards have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Well, they've been a relatively poor free throw shooting team, about 72% as a unit.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Monroe with a screen on Wall. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jennings. Monroe outside. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. The shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, they picked up the win against these guys last time out by forcing a lot of the opposing starters to the bench with foul trouble. And the result was a very aggressive offensive mindset on their part.
Here's Pittman. And again, Washington no good. Pistons leading by 9. Now Butler. Right now averaging 7 points a game. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Hansbrough. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hansbrough's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And here now is our State Farm assist of the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside.
A different look here for Detroit. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Butler. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Humphries checked in. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Reggie Jackson out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Count the bucket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Big Daddy's checked in for Chris Humphries. Wizards trail by 17. Wall gets a screen from Pittman. Wall with it, guarded now by Prince. And here's Jackson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Monroe with a screen on Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. Monroe, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Pierce the pass to Pittman. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, there's been a lot of noise about this team lately. Rumblings, if you will. Talk about maybe making some changes if they don't start winning games.
And, you know, there have been talks behind closed doors, but this is a game where they can come out and make a statement. Get things back on track, if you will.
And Washington making a change.
Substitution for the Wizards.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And today they righted the ship after getting beaten in their first matchup against these guys. A critical win for them.
It sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. A lot of bragging rights on the line that night.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over every
Yo, so what's up? It's not every day that you in the hood.
Just wanted to drop a little knowledge your way. We're in an exclusive club. A lot of people think the NBA life is easy, but I know different. There are ups and downs, pressures people got no clue about. Wanted to make sure you're dealing okay.
Oh yeah, man, I'm good.
All right. Because if I've learned anything, it's that you have to tune out all the noise. Only thing that matters is what happens between the lines. Do the work, listen to the coaches, and the results will take care of themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, the nice hotels, the private jets. Remember that and you'll be fine, all right?
Yeah, man, I get that. We straight.
Well, I'm sailing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I been, could I been, would I been dead if I didn't get a message going to my head? I am what I am. Oh, baby, think you can be my girl, I'll be your man. Someone for the phone, tell her well done, little Bo Peep coming from my. Beware, take care, stare. Oh, baby, please be there. So my kiss could be my share. Hit me, you can't hurt me. Suck my kiss. Kiss me if you can't hurt me. Stick with this. Hit me, you can't hurt me. Give to me, sweet sacred bliss. Your mouth was made to suck my kiss. Look at me, can't you see all I really wanna be is free from a world that hurts me. I need relief. Do you want my girl to be your thief? Oh baby, just for you, I'll steal anything that you want me to. Kissing, chicken, chicken deep, like a banshee. His house, swimming in the sound of bow wow wow. Oh baby, please be there. Suck my kiss, could be my share. Hit me, you can't hurt me. Suck my kiss. Kiss me if you can't hurt me. Stick with this. Is she?
I just seem to miss a point. Whatever it is, it's bringing me to boiling point. Hot and cold, wet and warm. Hot and cold. Let's just make one thing we can all have when it all crumbs down.
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. So, Shaq, you look at the league as a whole right now.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Smart and Bradley the guards. Brandon Bass is out there with Tyler Zeller, and it's Turner in at the small forward. Bradley, no one around him. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have two superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those two give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now here's Westbrook. Left side, Westbrook. Left side, Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Smart with the ball. Bass with a screen for Smart. Bradley kicks to Smart. Back to Bradley. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Zeller passes to Bass. And Durant comes to help. Bass with a screen for Bradley. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. On defense, Boston. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thanks, Doris.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Inside, Bradley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bradley's got 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And it's rejected. It's Westbrook with the drive. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And it's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start. And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball.
It's rebounded by Bass.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Okay, Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
And slam dunk by Smart. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. Augustine comes